Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Robert, and today I'm gonna play and review Cursed. So Cursed is a card game from the Game Crafter. You can also purchase the print and play, and this is a card-only game that is for one player only, and it lasts 3 to 6 minutes. And this is one of the fastest games that I have ever played. So fast, in fact, that I'll be able to demo it to you real quick, and then give you some thoughts at the end. Okay. All right, so let's look at the objective card and then let's go ahead and set up. So it says, you've been cursed by a witch, you are quickly dying, everything you touch turns to ash after just a few moments. She promises to lift the curse and let you go if you capture 8 monster souls from the nearby forest for her. Can you capture them using only the weapons and items you find in the forest left behind by unlucky adventurers? Your draw pile is also your remaining life. Run out and it's game over. If you manage to get 8 souls, then the witch lifts the curse and you win. Keep playing, as gaining more than 8 can act as a high score, but that's highly unlikely. The game is kind of tough, okay? Alright, so setup could not be easier. You basically just shuffle the deck, and you're gonna draw a card, and that's gonna be your starting item, okay? You're gonna rotate it so that it shows you the item side, and then you're gonna flip a card. There we go. And this is going to be the first monster that you're going to face. So you need to capture 8 of these guys, and you're going to follow this round flow. All right. So first you draw a monster card, which I did. All right. Then you can use any items at any point during the round. And then I can start drawing as many weapon cards as I can. So you're going to draw cards in this orientation, and you're going to look at the weapon value and compare it to the monster's health. Okay. Now the goal is to do at least as much of that damage, but you want to try not to go over that amount of damage, because what will happen is if you draw a weapon and it goes over that amount, you'll end up discarding it. And you can keep pushing your luck and see if you draw the number that you need to add up to this or less, or you can just take that amount of damage. So if I decided to stop right now, I would subtract 2 from 8, and that'll give me 6 damage. When you take damage, you discard that many cards from the deck, okay? And remember, as the intro mentioned earlier, your deck is your life total, all right? So you have this much time to capture 8 of these guys. And if you're not careful, it's very easy for that not to happen, right? Although there's some luck involved. But so far I've drawn this, so I'm gonna draw another one. So that's 7, that's really good. If I decide to stop here, I'll only take 1 damage, all right? So 7 minus 8, I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna use my item, so now I'm gonna, well, if we follow the round flow again, so the difference, we're gonna do the difference in power, and I'm gonna decide to stop pulling cards now, and I'm gonna discard that many, which is 1, all right? So we discard that. And then we capture the monster. So I'm going to put him over here. Okay. I'm going to put my capture monsters there. And sometimes they have a little chest, okay, like this. And if they do, you draw a item from the discard pile. You draw a card from the discard pile as an item. But this one didn't do that. Yep. Then if the monster card an item, yep, that's it. So we discard these. All right. So that's my first captured monster. We're going to flip another one, all right, and see what we get. So his time is 10, and he has a chest. So we're going to start flipping, all right? So we got a throwing daggers, and throwing daggers have, you can choose the value for it to be 1 or 6. I think it's safe for me to choose 6 in this case. I hope I don't draw a 5. All right, I drew a 3. That's pretty good. So that's 3 plus 6. So that's a 9. I only have to discard 1 damage from the monster. Okay, so I capture it. Now you first discard everything, as if you do everything in order. Okay, you first subtract and discard, and then you draw the item. Okay, so to draw an item, if you defeat a monster guarding a chest, you may draw a item card by giving the discard pile a light shuffle and taking a random card as an item reward. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and shuffle this, okay, and I'm gonna draw from the bottom. Okay, there we go, and I get a mimic. When drawn as an item, immediately treat it as a monster with a power of 4. Well, that sucks. Let's see. So I'm gonna draw 1. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't have there's already a lot of twos between the discard pile and here. I don't think it's likely. Maybe I could draw a dagger, but you know what? I think I'll just discard two. Oh gosh, look at that! I had a two there. All right, never mind. It is what it is. So yeah, I could have just risked, taken a risk there, and it would have paid off. But it's okay. So I take 2 damage, so 2 minus the 4, and now we capture that, and we discard this. All right, there you go. And now we move on to the next monster. All right, so we got a skeleton thingy. All right, so let's start. I'm gonna draw 1, hopefully a 5, 4. That's not bad. So I'm gonna take 1 damage and capture this guy. All right, no chest. There you go. So I have 4 so far. It's not bad. I'm gonna go to the next monster. Explodes. You are only able to land a single attack. Interesting. Take no additional damage if you attack over a monster's power. You know what? Maybe because if I don't draw a 5, that's gonna suck. There's already a few 5s here. You're only able to land a single attack. You know what? Yeah, I'll use the soul crystal. Take no additional damage if you attack. Oh, actually, no, I confused this with another card. Well, you know what? Let's see what we get. If I get a dagger, I can then use the soul crystal. I did not. Okay. You're only able to land a single attack. Well, that sucks. I discard 3. It doesn't look like I'll win. It's not likely after taking so much damage there. But I do capture it. Okay. All right. So now, next monster. We got an 8. Let's see. We got a 4. And if it's a 5, I can then use the soul crystal. Yeah. Excellent. So yeah, I can only use the soul crystal when I go over the monster's health, all right? And I don't take any additional damage. I simply capture it, okay? So I'm gonna use this, all right? And I capture it, and that ends at that. And now I have to capture 2 more, but with these few cards remaining, it's not looking good. All right, so 9, let's see. 4, 3. Yeah, man, what the heck? Let's see. Well, let's see. So that's 4, 3. Yeah, I can do 1, so that's 8. I'll discard 1 and I'll capture it. But then I don't have any cards to draw for this guy. So that is it. I was only 1 short. All right, as you can see, that went by pretty fast. And now I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts on this game. I think this game does what it sets out to do really well. It is a fantastic little teen game that is as quick to play as it is easy to learn. And I love the multi-use of the cards. They work as the weapon, the monster, and the item. So it does a really good job of utilizing the cards. Despite the fact that it doesn't have double-sided cards like other portable games such as Palm Island or Dragons of Etchinstone, it doesn't feel like a compromise in how much gameplay it offers. It's just a deck of cards with one-sided cards and a card back. And because of the size of the deck, it will keep it pretty varied. I've played this almost 10 times and there's still combinations of monsters and items that I haven't encountered in run-throughs. So it does keep it interesting. Of course, you're not going to spend a whole weekend playing this and not get sick of it, but it's a perfect little filler in between other games or for when you need to kill some time if you know you're going to be, waiting in a line or something like that. Honestly, folks, I can't find anything wrong with this game other than the fact that I was not able to sleeve it. You know that I'm a compulsive sleever, and I did try, trust me. But the fact that the cards have such rounded corners makes it very, very tough to sleeve. But there is a print and play version. Maybe if I want to scratch that sleeve compulsion, I'll download and print that version. But yeah, folks, that's Cursed. Fantastic little tin game from the Game Crafter, and I'm definitely gonna be looking into Gamma Guild from the same publisher because I am keen on seeing what they did to iterate on this system that they created here. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, questions, feedback, go ahead and put them in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.